don't even need a light then. You can tip light it. Just put a tip light up the line. So you get these bits of plastic in a tip light box. Snap light. So there's one on the end there, that. So what I do is I put one of them little bits of tube up the line, and then I slide a snap light in there. But I can't do that at the minute because I've got this weighted line on. So let me show you what I'm doing. So I can do several different methods here. So if I take off my weighted line, this is just my main line to a jig essentially. So if I was to put that jig on there, then I've got my holder for a snap light here. So I push the snap light in there and then just move it up the line about there, and then I jig that when I've got no light, and it works. If you were in the middle of the ocean, that would work. What we're using here at the moment, I'm attaching this 12-inch snood. At one end it's got a swivel and then a drop link weight, drop shot weight, and then I've just done a basic knot. So I've tied the knot to the swivel here, then I've slid a drop shot on, and then I've just tied 3 knots in the line. So literally just tied round, bam, 1, 2, 3, 3 knots, and then that stops that drop shot swivel sliding up and down the line. And then all the way along I've got my jig, which is also weighted. So I can clip this straight onto here, and then there's my setup with the weight. Now I don't put the weight near the jig because I want the jig to move naturally up and down. So as I lift the weight up and down in a stronger tide, the jig is still going up and falling under its own natural weight. But that helps me get it down quicker, because ain't nobody got time to waste catching the squid. So get the weighted line on, chuck it in. Ugh, don't puncture your sib doing it. And get it down there. And that is the weighted line setup, which you can also unclip to take the weighted line off and just put a light on and a natural squid.